In the Honedge line, the problem is Aegislash. Honedge is another of the possessed object ghost types, specifically taking the form of a haunted sword, which is said in its Pokedex to be formed from the soul of one of the sword's victims possessing the blade, and which will attach itself to any wielder and drain them dry of life force. Classic cursed ghost blade story. And as a design, it's a fairly effective little thing. The geometric designs of the scabbard give it a sort of face with 3 eyes and a toothy little mouth, with the ribbon and the 4 fingers on it believably playing the part of its ghostly hand, giving it some sense of having the ability to affect its environment. The brownish bronze color and decorative geometric loop along the body of the scabbard gives it a sense of tarnish and agedness, and that sense of oldness then helps the ghost story vibe. It's very effective. Doublade, then, is quite literally more of the same, taking the shape of 2 Honedges with mirrored crossguards and whose scabbard designs now form that loop decoration together, hanging in front of what appears to be a wall mount for the blades. The Pokedex lore has it that one blade evolves into twin blades that are linked psychically, which makes sense as a way to escalate the sense of power of a sword creature. Just add more sword. It's a lineage with how Magnemite becomes Magneton or Beldum becomes Metang. It's a very smooth and logical progression. And then we get to Aegislash, which is just 1 sword again, which means it's a step backwards. Now, if I'm being generous, I guess we could say that one of the swords becomes the shield, and then the other sword becomes the big sword, but then the big sword gets both of the ribbons from Doublade, which implies that it's both of those swords fused together, which then begs the question of where the hell did the shield come from, which that's not even really my issue. My issue is that we go from Honedge, which is all offense because it's a sword, to Doublade, which is even more offense because it is 2 swords, to Aegislash, which is only 1 sword, and now half of the character design is all about defense because half of it is a shield. It just feels like a complete evolution zigzag, and worse, I think Aegislash looks less powerful than Doublade. Aegislash doesn't look like the peak of power for Honedge and Doublade. It looks like a Honedge that lost its nerve, which is another major part of the problem because rather than looking powerful, Aegislash just looks kinda goofy. The shield form is mostly fine. The shield has kind of a face design on it. The ribbons spreading out gives it more bulk and makes it look sturdier, okay, but the blade form is not a goddamn form. It's just standing there. Ooh, I'm transforming into my offensive form, and all it's doing is moving the shield 1 foot to the right. Integrate the shield into your crossguard. Break it into little knives that float and attack independently. Do anything. Strike a pose. Take a stance. Don't just stand there looking like you're waiting to tell your mom that you need to go to the bathroom. How are you supposed to be the peak 3rd stage?